Welcome, ladies and gents, to today's video. Going to be a bit of a different one today, for many reasons. Multiple protests in central London today. Absolute army of police, not just what we see in front of us, but all the way around Parliament Square, on the side streets, TSG out and about as well. The reason that they're lining up this group here for the moment is they're expecting at some point soon a sit-down protest. I won't name the organisation that everybody will be protesting in favour of or in support of, folks, but you all know which one it is. And the only reason I'm not mentioning is I have no idea whether or not that might be an issue with YouTube. Just in the distance beyond this group of officers, you will be able to see Whitehall, which has been sealed. No one is entering Whitehall from this end heading toward Downing Street. No kingsguard either, for that one reason. Now, everything is very fluid. There's a lot of journalists about today. I'm sort of trying to judge by the movement of the officers as they're being deployed, and also some of the better known photojournalists working for the national press have normally got a bit more of a heads up about what's going to happen and where. Now, the main protest is going to leave, well, in fact it has left Russell Square. It left Russell Square at noon. It's now 25 minutes past noon. There we are, just beyond Mr. Churchill, Elizabeth Tower, Big Ben. Now, the funny thing is, talking with a lot of the officers, both City of London and Met, off camera, they were very coy about whether or not they were expecting a big sit down here or at Trafalgar Square, or, as some officers intimated to me, possibly both, which is going to be massively problematic. If that happens, obviously, they're going to need a lot of bodies in both places. I dare say they've got enough resources, because the lead story in The Guardian this morning was the fact that 3,000 riot police have been deployed to deal with not just the issues in central London, but also the protests at migrant hotels, Epping, Nuneaton, Bournemouth, etc, etc, etc. In other words, huge deployment. One of the largest deployments, in fact, of officers around the UK on one day in an awful long time. Now, the problem is, folks, no one, and I really do mean this, no one, I don't think even the police are aware of exactly when and where people are going to start to sit and do their thing. They've lined up all these bodies to start dragging protesters away the second it does happen. I've also just noticed Westminster Bridge has just been sealed, it would appear, coming over from the South Bank. They're all sort of forming up. City of London, here's City of London, this gent is City of London. Over here, looks like the commander of this group is also City of London Police. Tall fellow. Now, the biggest problem, folks, is actually going to be not getting, avoiding rather, getting knocked over or pushed out the way, because it's not only the protesters that have already started to form up, but, and this is the problem, the sheer number of journalists, primarily photojournalists, is almost no, as far as I'm aware, independent videography that I've seen. I could be mistaken, there might be some, but I haven't seen it. Look at it, an absolute scrum of official and unofficial press and jobbing photographers. Mental. Now, I'm going to step back a little bit, because at some point, got more arriving to join up with that big group. At some point, the officers will actually realise that, hold on a second, we've spotted some placards, there are some people out sitting down, doing naughty things, and they're going to be arrested and detained. Thing is, as I said, folks, the bigger this pack gets, look at it, it's completely ridiculous at this point. Goodness gracious me. The funny thing is, interestingly enough, everybody's having a go at the police because they don't want to see a lot of people getting arrested. Now, it doesn't actually really fundamentally matter which side of the argument you're on politically. Okay. What matters is that a lot of people are worried this is a slippery slope toward the prescription of any organisation at will. That's the slightly concerning thing. However, I think it's safe to say that at the moment we've actually got more photographers and protesters standing in front of this relatively large group. It's probably the largest group of officers I've seen personally formed up here on Parliament Square. I mean, we've got about 25, 30, 40, hard to say. Another group behind me, more reinforcements incoming further along. Now, as of yet, folks, not one person's pulled out a placard and done their thing. However, they wouldn't be forming up in these numbers unless they were expected to happen pretty much imminently. Oh my good lord, actually there's almost no space for me to stand. The funny thing is, guys, I'm normally pretty good with my instincts about where. Okay, today, very hard to say. I mean, they've just put bodies out, possibly as a huge deterrent to anyone thinking of holding up a placard and getting themselves in trouble. They've got enough here to lift at least 50 people, I would say. However, according to the national media, the plan today is going to be for at least 500 people to sit and silently protest with a placard or something similar. Now, no offence to the police, but despite the fact there are dozens more arriving on my left, that's not enough. They're going to need 10 or 15 times this many at least if they hope to deal with 500 plus protesters. And even then I don't think it would be enough. If there are 500, as a minimum, they would need 2 to 3 officers per detainee. Okay, lift them, search them, caution them, all the rest of it. They haven't got the bodies yet. However, as I mentioned before, there are dozens and dozens of vans, TSG and regular Met, other police forces around the UK, City of London, all quietly parked up on the side streets. And as if this weren't enough, what we're seeing in front of us and behind us, there are multiple other large groups stationed around Parliament Square. In total here, probably, let me think, looking around across the Parliament as well, 200, 250 maybe total. Still nowhere near enough. Not even close, in all honesty. Now, I'm trying to listen to the radio. Somebody's got a radio. I thought you'd have a radio by now. I mean,
radio?
Yeah, to be listening into everything as it's happening.
I stand by the coppers, don't I?
It's a funny thing that they seem to be a little unsure about whether or not it's going to be that side, this side, or even up there. What do you reckon? I'm reckoning over here, 400, 500.
We can dress back alongside here now.
Okay, Alpha Bravo Charlie are being told to dress back. I don't know this, guys. I'm not familiar with police parlance. Into another massive group. Look, and they've got dozens more arriving in the distance. I personally have never seen anything like this since BLM. Okay? This is a lot of bodies. They're not taking any chances. In other words, if somebody does pull out a placard, they're going to pull them straight away, and then potentially dozens and dozens and dozens more. Look at this, folks. What on earth? This is crazy. Okay, here comes a huge group. Can we swap places? You okay? Sorry, officer. Oh, thank you so much. I'm trying desperately hard not to fall on anyone, folks. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Okay. I mean, that's a lot of bodies. I'm not sure it's enough, but it's a lot. What are we thinking, folks? Got 100 plus here, all formed up, ready. Dozens more arriving over on this side, actually. Right, I've got more of an idea of what I think is going to happen. It's a risk either way, folks, but you know what? No pain, no gain. So here comes one group of protesters. I'm not expecting that this lot are going to sit down and pull out the signs. I'm really not. However, just kind of going by police body language, my money would be on something happening this side for maximum visibility. We've also got dozens more officers arriving over here. Look, The numbers are completely mind-boggling. I've never seen anything like this, folks. Not since BLM, and we're going back, what, 6-7 years plus? Absolute madness. God knows what they're going to do with them as they drag them all off. I mean, if they have got 500 plus people sitting on the ground in silence, what are they going to do with them all? Look at it. It's completely crazy. Now, it might not be the case, or it might be the case actually, rather, guys, that there's a bit of argy-bargy, a bit of pushing, a bit of shoving. There's going to be a lot of scrumming going on when the press packs start to move. In other words, when something kicks off and the officers move in to start getting everyone out of the way, there's going to be a hell of a lot of pushing, shoving, argy-bargy, the rest of it. It's going to be an absolute flipping nightmare, in all honesty. Right, 1 second. I'm hearing a few people shouting. I'm not sure. I think they might try and pull out the odd one or two to start with, and only sort of move in these massive numbers, i.e. many tens of dozens, when they've got a lot of people sitting simultaneously. Imagine wearing all this kit, plus in addition, folks, having a high vis. It's 25 degrees, for goodness sake. At the moment, there's roughly one press photographer per police officer, I would wager. The funny thing is, the police surveillance team, I'm not even sure what they're trying to actually surveil at this point. I'm not sure if this guy's just been arrested, if he's being searched. What is going on here? What's this? No idea what he's been pulled for. Damn it, look at this. I mean, what a crowd, eh? Absolute madness. Whoa. I need to be careful not to get stuck in it, folks, to be honest. Otherwise, we're going to have trouble escaping if it kicks off. We've still got those dozens lined up behind. Right, hold on.
Sì, lo stanno arrestando.
What the fuck? Oh my good lord. 1 second, folks. I'm going to have to be smart here, otherwise this could potentially turn into an absolute catastrophe of a video. I can see myself getting pushed and shoved possibly onto the ground. Right, so we've got that lot lined up behind Churchill. We've got this lot lined up in front, well, I mean to the side of, there's Mr. Churchill, folks, up here. Full sunlight, no shade. And it's mad hot, honestly. Absolutely crazy. Now the key question still is, if people decide to sit and produce placards, banners supporting the prescribed organisation, I honestly cannot see how quickly they're going to be able to get through to start lifting, in the sense that there are simply too many people, civilians that is, and press. It's an absolute circus here, guys, and it's flipping boiling as well, as if it were not bad enough that it's pretty crazy like this. Right, let's have a little bit of a wander. I'd rather not end up getting stuck right at the front of the largest police group, because if they surge forward, they're going to shove everyone, including the press, out of the way. Now, the group in the centre here, you can kind of get a bit of a flavour of who is likely going to be protesting today. These people that are in the centre here, they started off with about 4 or 5 around 30-40 minutes ago, okay, way before this video started. Gradually more and more have arrived. What I'm thinking is going to happen is that they're going to wait for several hundred. And when everybody, or enough bodies are here, I think at that point they're going to start whipping out the placards and the police are going to move in. That's my take on what I think is going to happen today. Because a lot of people have got little sort of scrolls of paper and other placards and banners and stuff. That's just chaos, Tony, literally. Yeah. But the placards and banners a lot of people have got a cover with black inliners. Okay. Seen this tactic before. You can't be arrested for supporting. For example, I hear that this gen. I'm guessing everybody's waiting for those 500 plus in the middle, and then boom.
I think it's only me.
No. You're. I think you're well supported today.
But even if it's less quality, quantity.
I mean, to be honest, I think.
You just think the turnout.
Have you seen the turnout over here? I'm thinking,
The police.
the sheer number of bodies that they've got here. They're anticipating many hundreds as a minimum.
They're going to arrest him.
Yeah, you think everyone? You prepared to get arrested today if it comes to it? I know it's a hard one. It's a difficult one, but take care. Yeah? Okay, nice gent, folks. We might or might not disagree with his politics, but he's a man of conviction, and it's very hard not to admire somebody who has a conviction. Okay? It's as simple as that. It doesn't mean that we support the conviction that they hold. It means that we support the fact that they are willing to do whatever they need to do to uphold their beliefs. So here's the first arrestee. This gent was the first one to get arrested. Now the scrum is completely ridiculous. I don't know why he's been arrested, but he's the first one. Oh my goodness me, look at this. Folks, we've got no chance of getting him into the fun. Look at all of the photographers. Absolute madness. Look at this. I don't even know where they're trying to take him, to be honest. The mainstream press got a reporter who are trying to interview him at the same time as he's being escorted out of here. And where's he being escorted to? A brick wall.
You're talking about the mainstream as well, isn't it?
It's completely and utterly ridiculous. What the flipping hell? Yeah, the other guy is saying that mainstream media are being a bit pushy-shovey, actually, with us independents. But hey, I mean, I guess they need to earn a crust. I have no idea why our man here was arrested, folks. I don't know what he did. Whoa. Look at this.
Please clear the road, please clear the road.
Bloody hell. There are more press here, folks, than police. I mean, literally, no. Never seen anything like it. Even the TV cameraman are kind of a little bit like, It's mad. Absolutely crazy. And it hasn't even started. That's just one person.
You know what I mean?
If 50 people are going to sit down any moment, it's
so
going to be a
crazy.
problem.
But do you know what's funny? We can record them.
I mean, if it comes to it.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
I'm going to leave
Stay safe, yeah? 1 second, folks. Guess what I've spotted? That no one else has spotted. And I'm only going to show you this because it's relevant to the topic of this channel. Oh, yeah! I shouldn't really be marching along the middle of the public highway, but I've spotted something kind of wonderful. Look. Golly. Look at these two beauties. With a carriage. Fantastic, no? Absolutely beautiful, spectacular. Okay, I'm going to try not to get run over. Whoa. It's a tourist horse-drawn carriage. Polish guys look at me like, what? Got bro in the blacked out SUV, not looking like a happy chap. Now, I've kind of got myself a bit stuck on the wrong side of the road, people. So I'm going to kind of move myself around a little teeny bit and avoid the risk of getting run over. I'm hoping any moment. Oh, starting to see the flags out. Police haven't moved in yet. We haven't missed it. Don't worry. I mean, if the traffic doesn't calm itself down a little bit, I'm just going to walk through anyway. And what are they going to do? Run me over? Okay, there we go. Finally. So you notice the police vans lined up, ready for the detainees. The gent that was arrested and led away in handcuffs hadn't, that I'd seen, unfurled a banner or a placard, etc., etc. So I'm slightly vexed, actually. I'm seeing a lot of sandal-wearing types, though, which leads me to believe it's only a matter of time until it really kicks off. The numbers are really actually picking up in the centre. Yeah, hugely. Oh, oops, sorry folks, I didn't even realise I'm filming Anna and her group. Oopsie. 1 second, let me go around. Sorry Anna, I didn't even see you. 1 second folks. She stopped her talk to the group. Oh, I feel a bit bad now, but she's cool. All of this lot in the centre, I'm convinced, as I mentioned earlier, are going to form the silent protest. Numbers are picking up. We've got a few hundred now at least. And that's why, my darlings, all of the police are poised, ready to move in. We'll pick them all up and call them all off. Yes. Now the crazy thing is, whatever we see here isn't even the actual official organised protest today. That's coming from Russell Square via Trafalgar Square to end at Downing Street. Now, I did suggest to the officer earlier, my thoughts were that between 12:30, 12 noon, which is already past, and 1 p.m, bear in mind it's now 1:45, we're going to see a mass sit down, and then it's going to kick off. Yeah. That's where my money's at, ladies and gents. Absolutely. Things are probably going to get accused of being like a police spotter. There's the Bingy McBong for 1:45. And the thing is, guys, if they're aiming for 500 plus, I think everyone's stopping and smiling at me. They know there's going to be enough. Let's see if we can speak to somebody actually who's getting ready. Look, people are busy scrawling. Journalist in front of me, busy scrawling. I oppose genocide. I support. Oh, 1 second, Tony.
They've been doing some of the demos.
I support. Wait, is she going to ride it? Is she?
No, they're going to wait for the last one to ride there.
Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. I think it might well be incoming, folks. This could be the first one of possibly many. Palestine. Are we going to get the A word? There it is. This lady is the first lady, I think, to have written it on her placard today.
Yeah, I did mine last night.
Oh, you got?
Excuse me, tired. I didn't trust myself to do it.
I was thinking a lot of people actually with black bin liners over whatever they're carrying today, so that's a pretty smart tactic to get ready, but at the same time, safeguard against it until the moment.
I know.
You're not worried about potentially the fact they've got, I don't know, about 200, 250 officers lined up?
No.
But that's actually 0.5 officer per protester, I think, realistically at the moment.
Well, it's going to be 500.
I'm thinking possibly more. I mean, this is looking like 500 plus now.
Yeah.
And bear in mind, I don't think the main protest has actually reached Downing Street yet. I think they're going to hit around about 1 o'clock, aren't they? I mean, I won't tell anyone, but rough time, would you reckon? Like 1 sure.
Yeah, 1. Yeah, it's on the website.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, interesting.
We're supposed to gather together at 10 to 1 and 1 o'clock. We all write our signs.
Okay.
And then we sit, if we can, and just hold our signs up, back to Parliament. So turn their backs on us.
This is the key thing, actually, yeah, isn't
Turning
it?
our backs to them.
The aspect as well is important for the mainstream press, because the more of an impact you're getting with this in the background, it makes a difference. But I promise, because you're so lovely, I won't put you in today's video getting dragged away by the...
No, please do. My mum would love it. She'd go, oh, that's my daughter to go, telling everybody.
Actually, wait, let me show you the channel, wait. Because I'll get probably all of it, or at least the majority of it. I'm going to film for about 30 minutes. It's
That's the coming to do this, because without people recording this.
I think it's very important that this be covered as closely as possible. And it isn't even about whether or not you're pro or anti or whatever else. It's about the fact that the mainstream media are ignoring all of these different causes. Migrant hotel cause, this cause, other causes. I think it needs to be covered. Yeah. This one.
All right.
So, I mean, if you want to be in it later getting dragged away, I'll include you.
Screaming, I'll be going, call the police, and we go, we are the police. I go, no, I want the nice police.
To be honest, they do seem pretty chill over there. They've got a mixture of City of London Met and a few other forces. So I think they just want to get all over. I think they just want to get the job done and go for lunch.
We've heard, haven't we, that they're being, not too. They don't want to do it. Really, they're being
They don't want to
They're
do
being
it
ordered
in a way that might enable independent media to portray them as being aggressive, because the optics are not good, are they at all? You know, when you have.
beaten up. Oh,
It's all oldies.
I wasn't going to use the O word, but
Well,
you know, mature citizens getting dragged away by the police.
I'm 61, so relatively young, and there's people up to 80.
I'm 70.
Ladies, stay safe, whatever happens. Yeah, and thank you for talking to me. All the best. Okay, folks. Again, I must point this out because there are going to be those of you that will criticise me for covering this today. This is a channel that covers everything that happens in central London. We covered the farmers' protest. We covered every single type of protest and cause that has passed horse guards. Horse guards today is closed. There is no mounted King's lifeguard. We have many people furiously now penning, colouring, illustrating and getting ready for the big moment. And I say the big moment, not in the sense of it being like, oh wow, because I've seen this kind of thing before multiple times, but big moment in the sense that we've never seen this many people simultaneously try to get arrested, intentionally. Never happened, that I'm aware of. Certainly in this part of central London. I'm trying to think, has there ever been a cause whereby so many people have actively tried to get arrested for their beliefs at the same time? I don't think there has been, has there? Even BLM? No? Poll tax possibly, when everybody's smashing up Trafalgar Square? I can't think of anything since.
I did BLM in my own town, and that was big enough.
Yeah? It was crazy here in Whitehall. I mean, the first time I've ever been in a full-blown charge by the Met. I've been told they're going to take a very, very, very softly approach with everybody today because of the optics. Not only that, nowhere, I mean, they've got TSG out and about, but I've not seen any riot police on horses. I've not seen anyone kitted up ready. So I think worst way, yeah, people are going to get dragged away, but nothing, not going to be batons at the ready kind of stuff. But keep safe, yeah? I mean, the funny thing, guys, is that they're very chipper, okay? Now, the point I was making before is that, again, me covering this doesn't mean I support this, okay? I don't support this any more than I support any other cause. The fact of the matter is I cover it because it's relevant, it's newsworthy. I think they're waiting, police that is, until absolutely everybody stands up simultaneously. Because at the moment, it's writing something on a piece of placard, piece of paper, something, and leaving it on the ground doesn't equate, probably, legally speaking, to a breach of the legislation. In other words, you need to hold something up, you need to sort of suggest that you're actively supporting it. I'm watching the police guy, I'm watching him sort of moving around, filming everyone. I probably, guys, are going to be on a police surveillance video today, but you know what? It is what it is. Here we are. He's filming them, I'm filming him, filming them, everyone's filming everyone filming everyone else. Now, at some point shortly, everyone's going to stand up, and you know what? They've smashed the numbers. I'm not going to exaggerate. Look at it. When I got here, there was a handful, maybe 2 dozen. I don't want to speculate how many we've got, but I'm thinking. What do you think, Tony? What do you reckon? It's got to be at least 600-700. This is way over 500.
Well, there's obviously other people coming in, but yeah.
But the main body in the corner, and so many people sitting on the ground, scrolling, getting ready, etc. I think they might end up way exceeding 500.
Was told in advance, so give or take.
Sorry,
give or take 100, I reckon.
Yeah. Absolute crazy madness, no? Never seen anything like it.
Preacher Ken, hear him.
Oh, is he? It's Kenny over there. Hold on a second. Kenny's here telling everybody to repent, folks. Let's go and find him. Where is Kenny? Oh, there he is. 1 second. Yeah, I can see him. Hold on 1 second, guys. There he is. Kenny is preaching to non-believers and infidels that Jesus loves them. Here he is. Look. Quite appropriate, actually, that Kenny's here today preaching. I think we can just about see him, in fact. Certainly hear him. I've still got no idea which way the police are going to move in from, which direction. The group in the centre is so incredibly large that I don't think they've got enough officers, that is. And I'm really not exaggerating, folks. We're trying to play this up. Oh, I'm sorry.
Palestine will be free.
Okay, placards at the ready. A lot of very brave souls today about to get dragged away for their beliefs. What do you think, ladies? The turnout's impressive, no? I mean, I think you've smashed the 500 easy. Goodness gracious. I'm still debating, guys, which is the smart way to walk to get myself in prime position. We've got many dozens of other people kind of on the periphery of everything that's going on today. Lots and lots. Lots of other people with banners and placards, some that can be read, some that are still covered. And I think if they're adopting the kind of Extinction Rebellion, Just Stop Oil tactics, this could actually overwhelm the Met today. I'm not exaggerating, folks. And I take no pleasure in saying that, because law and order is fundamental for our society to operate effectively. However, there are only so many bodies they can produce on a busy day like this, especially as so many resources are already dedicated elsewhere, migrant hotels, etc. in London and around the country. Now this lady has got a scan me QR code. I guarantee that goes to a certain website supporting a certain organisation. Smart tactic though, actually, to approach her like that, because she can't be arrested yet. Now I'm guessing this is the counter protest. I think this is the Israeli counter protest to what we've seen in the centre. This is an Israeli counter protest, I'm assuming.
It's not. No, it's not. It's for the hostages.
Which means it's got to be Israeli. I mean, they're Israeli hostages, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay. Brave, everybody, brave being out today, but hopefully it stays peaceful, because you guys are massively outnumbered, aren't you?
We're not out there to cause any trouble.
Let's hope that the others on the other side agree as well. Yeah, I mean, it's very important that people know about what's happening with the hostages and everything else.
That's why we're here, because we need to put our side of the story.
Yes, absolutely. Agreed, 100%. I don't know if you noticed yet, but the sheer number of police forming up over this side, getting ready for it, like nothing I've seen. So you guys are probably in the best place actually away from it, because when it kicks off and everyone starts getting dragged away, you don't want to get stuck in that, do you? That's for sure. But good luck today. Just keep safe, yeah? My pleasure. Folks, I think I can speak for all of us when we say that, of course the hostages should be free. They should have never been flipping kidnapped in the first place. Hostages need to be freed. Children need to be fed. It's as simple as that. The rest of it doesn't matter. PCSOs behind me are... oops, sorry. Oh my goodness, it's got so flipping massive, the group at this point, that I can't even walk around it. Oh, wow. Before I was able to kind of cut through the middle and so on, now I can't. I have to go around like wide. These two officers just chilling, enjoying the sunshine. They've got no idea about what's going to happen pretty soon. I guess those that are driving the vans and getting ready to open the doors for prisoners or detainees, in fact not prisoners, they're not going to jail. They probably won't end up in jail. They might end up in police holding cells for a while. Very brave actually, the pro-Israeli protesters. Give them massive credit and respect for that, because to be in a very, very, very small minority when tempers are... What am I looking for? Tempers and tensions are pretty high. A lot of respect for that. It's important to stand your ground no matter what, and not be intimidated by numbers. Okay, they've reinforced the groups that were here. I'm going to try and walk through the centre to give you an idea of just how many we've got, because the lines are absolutely flipping enormous. Look at this. It goes all the way back toward the Supreme Court. My goodness me, folks. I hope I don't get arrested for filming. Look, huge group over here with Mr. Churchill glancing across toward Big Ben. Golly. Thing is, I can't understand why the this gold commander person who's in charge on the ground, typically an inspector, excuse me, has lined everybody up in the sunshine. I mean, it's flipping boiling. See, I was not exaggerating, guys, about just how many they've lined up here ready for it. It looks to me as though they've been split into groups, and I think each group is going to move in from a different angle and start dragging protesters out. That is definitely my take on this. I'm typically fairly right about these things. My instincts are good, but day like today, I have no idea. I definitely do not want to be between the police and those getting dragged out, because I saw this last time. I wasn't here on the ground, but I saw a lot of footage last time. Police are moving in. Off we go. Okay, so the first group are on their way in, folks. We're going to follow them this way. People are asking, who are you serving to the police? I need to be supremely careful at this point. 1 second. Oh, poor Jen is shaking.
Why are you supporting a subscribe group? Why are you supporting a subscribe group?
The government and this law are helping to enable genocide. This is not about us, it is about the Palestinian people. Don't take that out of my hand, I'm holding it.
Police are ringing themselves around Parliament Square at this point, folks. We're going to move in. Being super careful not to get myself squished. Good luck. A friend of mine back there, folks, filming. I hope she's going to be safe today. Absolute madness. I did say to her, you're crazy to be out and about, but hey. Right, what I'm not going to do is get right in as they start dragging them out. Public are chanting, shame on you, to the police. I still maintain that they haven't got enough bodies for this. There are hundreds of people already seated on the ground here in Parliament Square today. Somebody telling the City of London police to get back to City of London. Interesting. I oppose genocide. I support Palestine Act. I'm not going to say it, folks, but I mean, it's right there on the video. Almost slipped up there, didn't I? I'm being careful, but one can slip up. Right, you know what? Into the breach we go, ladies and gents. Let's zoom ourselves into the middle. If I get arrested and dragged away, hopefully the footage will remain. Oh, this gent's just been arrested. Everyone's singing at this point. Goodness gracious. Okay, that's our third arrest, folks, on camera. Goodness gracious. Very sorry. Oh, in fact, it's the it's the filming police that have nabbed this chap. Meanwhile, everyone is peacefully singing. Police are looking very unsettled. More getting dragged away over here. Look at this. Somebody trying to resist as they're being dragged away, everybody. Peacefully resisting. In other words, not moving a limb until you're dragged away by 3-4 police officers. Look at this. I mean, they've got plenty of bodies on standby. Somebody else. What on earth?
Way to go, guys. It's genocide, right? We're going to bomb those babies.
Massive split between those that are saying well done and congratulating the police on on removing these protesters, and those that are saying you don't need to do this. In other words, don't uphold the law. Gosh, lots more going on over here, folks. Many more getting dragged out. Look at this fellow.
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
Absolute madness. They're taking them out one by one. Here we go. Look at this. This gent in his lovely Panama hat. Oh, I'm going to deck it on these stairs. I just know it. Oh, careful. You're right. Careful. Bloody hell. There he is.
Move out the way!
Properly kicking off here, folks. Get myself against a solid piece of granite so I can't be pushed any further out the way. Look at this. Absolute madness. Look at this. I mean, he's getting that with a microwaved hamburger or hot dog, so it's not all bad. Goodness gracious. Oi. And we're on the move again. There he is. Let's give the officers the space to do their work. Four of them, a bit out of breath, and the gent isn't even that much of a heavy chap. Wait, somebody just said they're going to carry him back in so he can continue protesting. They don't even know where to go with him. I mean, what on earth? The problem is they've got so many people around them that are either pro or anti what's happening here that I said the chap is alright. Wow. He's doing the I'm not going to move and help them to move me act. Fair enough. Right, let's get back in for the... Oh, here's some more already. That didn't take long, did it? Here comes another one, folks, who's actively Oh, here's one. This lady's just been arrested, and we've got a few more on the way as well. Actually, I've just noticed a superb elevated position from which to film potentially all of the arrests from. Golly. Another one over here, just been arrested. Actually, wait, it looks like this one might have been resisting because they're pinning him or her down. Yep, another gent pinned to the ground. Let's ignore this bit for the minute, folks, because as I said to you, it's already starting to kick off. The ideal thing is to figure out which way the officers are primarily moving when they've grabbed the body.
I oppose genocide. I respect Palestine.
Lots of Scots here as well, actually, in support of Palestine. This lady here. I oppose genocide. I support. I'm not going to say it, but you can see, guys. You can read it on the screen. All alone with a white rose. I think really that's probably going to be the defining image of the day, ladies and gents.
Woohoo!
Section is barred off. I'm sure the police are going to open it up and just pile in, as they've been doing with the others. Okay, more bodies are being lifted. Just behind them. 1 second. They're going to be at this all afternoon at this rate, in all honesty, folks. I can see it taking most of the day because there are just too many. 1 second. I think we might be able to get here before they pile in, try and remove them. Oh, flipping hell, hold on. Would you mind giving me a hand up onto here? Yeah, don't want to fall over. You're very kind. Oh, thank you. I'm now on a super elevated position, folks. Oh. I'm not sure if they got police dogs in as well. Right. Sorry, can I jump down in front of you? Thank you. There we go. Now, many, many more are joining the lady and gent and opening their banners. Look, before there were 2 and now there are many more. Shame on you is what is being chanted at the police at this point. More arrests about to happen right in front of us. Get ready for it.
Shame on you! 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 Shame on you!
Bloody hell!
Shame on you! Shame on you!
Now it's proper kicking off, folks. What on earth? And I'm in the middle of it, obviously.
Lord, there's no fucking defence. Shame on you! You can't be proud of yourself. You're on the wrong side of history, guys. Join the people.
That was the first time I actually thought I was going to get knocked to the ground, everybody. Absolutely bonkers, that was. I'm interested in where they're actually putting the detainees. Hold on. I think I've spotted it before everyone else. Here we go. Look at this.
Move out the way!
Bloody hell.
No, step back! Step back!
What the flip? Screaming and pushing everybody back. Got a News 9 Aussie channel here.
Get all the police numbers for the hate.
Flipping hell. I was really surprised actually at that. Yeah, official press are complaining about how heavy-handed the police are being with pushing everyone out of the way. That was a bit much.
Right, let's go into the middle chair over there.
I'll get myself out of the way, folks. Didn't like that at all, in all honesty. I understand it's a stressful situation, but that was way too much. They're flipping official news media. Here he is. Here's the gent getting strapped in for his ride to the International Space Station.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Surely they're not going to take away each protester one by one. Flipping. Here we go again. Look, here's another one.
I'd like to speak to the lady, sorry. You have anything you want to say, madam?
Lady getting piled into the van here, folks.
Thank you.
Oh, you've never been arrested. You're doing well. This is what we're dealing with, folks. We've got a lot of unofficial press, plus a lot of official press. Massive scrum every time somebody's pulled out. So the fact that I managed to film anything is a minor miracle. in all honesty. Got another big team moving in. Police are looking for somebody in a silver jacket who's live streaming. I'm teasing you, boss. I'm teasing you. Take it easy, yeah? Teasing a guy that I know who's live streaming. Okay, right in front of the Union flag T-bus. I guess they need even more reinforcements. Look. I think one officer may have gotten injured. I'm not sure if this is just to keep the road clear or what this lot are for. Reinforcements, I guess. They're going to need it, folks. I'm not exaggerating. They're definitely going to need it. So the gent that gave us a thumbs up looks like he's being removed. Oh, police are having a little laugh with him in the back of the van. I mean, at the end of the day, we Brits are known for our humour, regardless of how serious the circumstances. I'm still a little bit kind of on the fence about the best place to stand, because they're arresting them at both ends. That end seems to be easier to film. Let's see what's going on up at this end. They've got a couple of people here on the ground already. Oh, here's somebody. Not sure if it's a gent or a lady. 3 lady officers. Oh, it's a lady. She's already handcuffed. Filming this for her benefit, folks. Just in case, you never know. No one else is actually in this area. Police are doing a good job in preserving her modesty. I will give them that, everybody. It's important to film this, guys, just so that.
I know.
There's a sorry, I mean, I'm towards my video, so there's a record just in case something goes wrong. Bless her. Regardless of whether you agree or disagree, it's important, guys, that this is filmed, isn't it? Massively so. Just in case. I mean, to be honest, both sides are today. You've got a lot of Israeli protesters over there, a lot of pro-Palestine. Generally, they're keeping it peaceful, which is good to see. That's a lot of officers for for one adult female.
I know.
Oh, great! I better move out the road now before I get knocked over by the other van. That's moving on. They've got lots and lots and lots of vans scattered all around Parliament Square. Look on my man's face when I mentioned about they're looking for a guy in a silver jacket. He actually did believe he was about to be arrested. Okay, they've got another one here. Who's this? Oh, one officer just fell behind me.
Mate, there's no need for that. I was coming down quietly. No, I wasn't.
Okay, he's not happy at all. He's protesting that they've been a bit heavy-handed with him. I didn't see it.
Have you been arrested before? You got a message?
There's my silver-jacketed friend. I mean, the lines of police vans are just not stopping. The looks on the face of tourists and so on that are going by and seeing all this kicking off is absolutely priceless. I mean, to be honest, if I were in Paris and I got stuck in something like this, I'd be a bit like, oh! So I get it. Right, back into the thick of things, folks. This might end up being the longest single video I've ever made. Let's see how much longer until the next body gets lifted. I'm not a protester, I'm press. Let's ignore that, folks. We've got a way to get in. Completely ridiculous. I mean, I'm not pressed, but I'm unofficially I am. Here we are, more coming out. Oh, saying don't touch me. She's going to get arrested. I'm pretty sure because they're trying to resist. Hold on a second. They're trying to clear the process sitting under. I think it's the Millicent Garrett Fawcett suffragette statue. That is a flipping mouthful. I always get that one wrong.
I think you got it.
Churchill's easy, but Millicent Garrett Fawcett. Oh, it's another lady, folks, being dragged out. Multiple officers on the case. Yep, here she is. Hope she's all right. She looks out of it. She looks completely out of it. Let's hope she's okay. I'm not going to follow her. I don't like how vulnerable she looks at all. Okay, so that's what they're doing. Interesting. Now it's funny because the officer just said you can't go any further because we're not letting anyone in. I just have gone a lot further, and I'm now pretty much right in the thick of it. All carriage drivers they're referring to on the police radio, which is those that are... Oops, sorry, chap. Sorry, go ahead. Oh, the officer just moved the barriers, so I can actually get straight back down again. Look, I was locked in, but now I'm not. Right, so let's have a little bit of a breather, folks. The adrenaline when you film these things is absolutely wild. There are still many hundreds of people in the centre. There's no way on earth they're going to be able to remove them all. Not unless they're back and forwards pretty much the entire afternoon with new bodies and more vans. So the police line I was just told I can't cross. I have just crossed and I'm now inside. There's the officer up there on the steps who just told me I can't go past. Completely ridiculous, in fact. Either lock it down or don't. And it's not about being a lawbreaker, folks. At the end of the day, it's a public space. And if there's no threat from me, then I see no reason why my movement should be restricted, or indeed anyone else's, in fact. Right, who's next? Who's volunteering to get arrested next? Actually, whilst attention is distracted somewhat with the arrest, let's have a little look at what's going on in the centre, because I'm seeing an absolute... Oh my good lord, look at this. Look at this, folks. They wanted 500. I think they ended up with about, I don't know. Bearing in mind dozens have already been arrested, they've got way more than 500 here. Are they seriously going to arrest all of these people? I struggle to believe it. I think they're more in danger of getting sunstroke than arrested at this point. I'm not exaggerating. Absolutely extraordinary. I've never seen anything like this, guys. We've filmed a lot in central London, including the trans rights spontaneous protest. It's really hot right now as well. It's got to be 25, 26, 27. Golly. I'm not going to try and walk through them all. Simply, one, I don't want to be disrespectful. Secondly, I might end up decking it and falling on top of somebody. And third, I hate to be confused and end up getting arrested. Photographer's trying to brave it there in the middle, and even he's struggling somewhat. But goodness gracious, this is a sight to behold, folks. It really is. How? I mean, how are they going to arrest so many people? I can't see it. It looks like they've actually stopped arresting people for the moment. Maybe they're, I don't know, waiting for reinforcements, more bodies or whatever. Lady's tearful. She's actually crying, in fact. Very emotional to see this. Somebody encouraging her to stand up for her beliefs. Doesn't matter if we oppose them or we agree with them, folks. As I said before, conviction is something that is admirable. Might well be very scared of getting arrested. She's scared about getting arrested. Just the whole sort of thing is very emotional today. Yep. Sorry?
I'll stay out of your way.
No, don't worry, not at all. I'll stay out of yours. Age before beauty, my friend. Okay, so you know about the... I mean, the scrum has been absolutely wild today over there when they've been putting bodies in the vans. Way too hot for this, guys, in all honesty. Yeah, I've seen a lot of tears today. An awful lot of tears.
We sit side by side today.
Try not to get overheated and dehydrated.
I do
controversial as it is for me to say this, especially when I'm surrounded by people that are supporting one side of this, I think we can all concur in that it's very important to remember at this moment the hostages that are still being held somewhere in Gaza, the Israeli hostages. This goes both ways, folks.
Five, six, seven.
I'm trying to sort of very slowly meander in somewhat, but lots of other people being arrested over there. They're all getting a round of applause. Far side, the police are being a little bit more standoffish at this point. I don't honestly think that's going to last, folks. I think they're going to be back on it very, very, very soon. But for the moment, at least, they're being fairly standoffish. Sort of a little bit stuck because on the one hand I don't want to be walking in front of all of the other press photographers because they're going to get really proper cheesed off of me. But on the other hand, we do need to be as mobile as possible to try and capture those, I don't know, snatch squads, whatever you want to call them, of police. I think I spot a moment to move. Avoiding the doggy. 1 second. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, at the moment the police are being a little bit more standoffish. Maybe they've run out of bodies or vans. I mean, just a minute ago they were dragging people out left, right and centre. Now they've stopped or paused, possibly. Now, this area is supposedly sealed at the moment, not letting anyone else in. I mean, they're not doing a very good job of sealing it, I'm not going to lie, folks. Anyway, reinforcements. Kicking off behind me. Right, here we go again. It's almost impossible to film it cleanly, guys, just because of the numbers.
Look at you all.
Goodness gracious.
Protestors against the genocide, trying to stop bombing babies. That's what you signed up for, sir. The Red Peaceful Protestors trying to stop a genocide. The ultimate crime. What does this
This gent's about to get himself lifted.
Are you a law officer of the law?
Shame on you! Metpale, shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
We're proper stuck now, folks. Ah! There's nowhere to step back to. Oh my, what on earth? Flipping hell. Oh my goodness me. I honestly thought I was a goner then, folks. I thought I was going to be wiped out big time. Luckily, a couple of people behind me pushed against me to stop me falling backward. I was surprised about how quickly they moved back with this detainee. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm not going to go past this line because they won't let me back in again. What the on earth was that? Whoa. That was mad. That was like proper mad. Okay, let's do it again. At this point you'll probably think I'm completely crazy. I mean, maybe I am. Right, who's up next? They haven't got enough officers, have they, to lift everybody? Not even close.
I don't think they're going to try, are they?
You don't?
They're going to pick up a few, aren't they?
Sort of, you know, in their eyes, ringleaders, and hope everyone else will disperse.
I don't know about ringleaders. I don't think they're ringleaders.
No, I mean, in the eye of the police, the ones that are more high profile, shall we say.
So when they report the Home Secretary, yes, we arrested everybody we could.
Goodness me. Stay safe, yeah?
Shame on you!
Right, folks, who's up next?
Shame on you!
Here's the next one. This time, I'm not going to end up getting myself into an awkward spot.
Mr. Israel!
Whoa.
Zion bitch! I've been dropped in Gaza. They're stopping bombs from being delivered to Israel. It's not allowed. The Met Police is now a branch of the Israeli police. You don't work for us. You work for Netanyahu. You get paid in shekels, not pounds. You get paid in shekels. We trade in pounds.
Police are massively surrounded at this point, folks.
Police work for Israel, they don't work for us. We pay their wages, they work for Netanyahu. You had a choice to call in sick today. You did not have to come today. You got to call in sick today. You all have a choice. You all have a choice today. Every single one of us have a choice today. You have a serve Israel, or you stop the genocide. You have a choice. Nothing to laugh at, love. You're helping a genocide. I'd drop the smile if I were you.
Wow, police are completely surrounded. I'm not sure if they're going back to pull out slowly. There are just too many people here. And we're in the middle of a massive crowd at this point.
Disgusting behaviour. You should examine your consciences when you get home tonight.
You could have called in sick today. You could have called in sick today. We all have a choice. Every one of us has a choice.
Eternal shame for you. Eternal shame. Who did you work for? Or the British government? Netanyahu?
Can't you feel this in your heart?
Arrest
We've got ex-police and I think also ex-military protesting against the police at this point. Quick question, my friend. It's directed at everybody or our man here in particular, because he's here and...
No, he's a Muslim, he shouldn't be doing this. He shouldn't be participating in this. Hal action are opposing the genocide, it's very clear. Everyone knows that. You could have called in sick today. You didn't have to turn up today. It's very disappointing when you have who's a Muslim who's coming and stopping and supporting Israel.
As opposed to going with conscience.
As opposed to Islamic belief teaches you clearly that there's a genocide taking place, and what Power Action are doing, they're not supporting, they're trying to stop a genocide. It's clear, everyone knows that. They're stopping bombs from being delivered to Israel, which are being dropped to kill kids, women, children with disability. This is embarrassing, it's a shameful act.
I was saying earlier in my video, it's very important that everybody recognises this, but at the same time, I'm sure you'd agree, we should all take a moment as well for the hostages. 100%. Oh, here we go again. Oh, what the flipping hell. Now it's all kicking off again, everybody. See? I will stand my ground and voice my support on either side, folks. I will not be intimidated by anyone around me from either side. You know how we roll on this channel? Impartial is how we roll on this channel. Damn, I wasn't expecting that. That really took me by surprise, that one. Flipping. I'm on somebody else's video now, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. The main concern the guy was having is the fact that one of the officers he is suggesting should have gone with conscience today and called in sick. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, I don't agree with it, but there we are.
going to remember this process for standing up with our oppressors. You are with our oppressors, remember that.
There's still hope.
You are with our oppressors. You are standing up ridiculous.
A lot of people are giving him a lot of abuse. Yeah, the Muslim officer, a lot of abuse.
Shame!
I think they're getting ready for another couple of lifts, everybody. They've figured out how they're doing it, and they're coming in a little group behind and then quickly jumping through and grabbing somebody very, very fast. Okay, 1 second.
Shame on you! 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 Shame on you!
Parliament Square.
Oh, I think I'm in the police video. I mean, guys, I can't really criticise anyone filming when I'm filming everyone else, can I? Right, who's next? Let's have a look. I'm not sure if they've even lifted anybody. Oh, I'm in another police video. Goodness gracious me. Wow. I'm not sure if there's anything enforced today vis-a-vis face coverings. I can't even remember actually. I'm a bit annoyed because this is often pointed out on other channels. Section blah blah prohibits face coverings. If I can find an office sort of who's willing to tell me, I'll find out. I would say there are a lot of people with face coverings, but there are a few. Sorry, officer, just a quick question. What's the section when face coverings are prohibited?
Section 60AA.
Section 60AA?
Yeah, the police reform act.
Is that enforced today?
It's not enforced at the moment, no.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Okay, there we have it, folks. So it's not enforced yet. I mean, they reserve the right to have a senior officer, I guess, apply for an order, but at the moment it's not in force. Now this obviously is what the police are targeting or trying to slowly remove because it's very, very high profile. Oh god, here we go, jostle time. I'm flipping out.
Shame on you! 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 Fucking disgrace! Shame!
What a squish are they though, what on earth? Goodness me.
I don't know I'm struggling when I've got this. This is 3 meters.
The problem is you're likely to drop there if you end up decking it over there, and they've been pushing and shoving so much today. Now I'm going to be back at the brakes because in a minute when the police pull this one up, everybody's going to move back quick.
I'm with you on that.
It's just better. I've already knocked a couple of people out of the way accidentally. I've got a better idea actually, of how to capture everyone being detained there without needing to actually worry about being in the scrum. Give me a second, see if it will work. I might actually, oopsie, start a second part in a minute because this has been an incredibly long video already, everybody. We're way over normal runtime, so I think I will actually end this part 1, but I'll be back in just a moment for a part 2. Right back with you, people. Bye for now.